Hello and welcome to another edition of Guinea Pigs with Greg. Today, we take you to the National Cavy Club Championship show, and we are judging the 5 to 8 South section. So I'll let you look at some of the pigs that I've judged today, then we'll take a look around the show and look at the best in shows from the 3 different stock shows. We have the adult stock show, the 5 to 8 stock show, and the under 5 stock show. And each of these have their own best in show lineup, so we can get a look at these later on. I got this moment of Lyndon taking a picture of me, taking a picture of Lyndon, which is always fun. And here we have a couple of lovely South blacks. I went for the pig on the right because it had much more size and substance, and the shoulder development and head development was just that little bit more complete, giving an overall balance and lovely effect. And it stood very well. Next up, I had a brace of dark-eyed creams. These were both phenomenal pigs, prepared to within a second. You know, the coat was very short and silky. The colour was fantastic. I went for the Cavy on the right because the jowl development was a little bit more further along. Even though the heads were very similar, the younger pig on the left also had a slight eye poke, which was really unfortunate. I was looking for very minor details to split these two. They're probably the best two dark-eyed creams that I've had the pleasure of handling in recent times. As you can see, there's just so much jowl, and the colour is a very pale colour, which is what we're looking for. We're not looking for any yellowness at all in these. This was probably my most difficult class. I had 15 pink-eyed Goldens, and on first inspection, the Cavy on the far left was by far the most glamorous Cavy in the class. As you can see, the colour was a lot flatter and not as rich as the cavies on the right. So I was caught between a rock and a hard place here, between colour and type. So the Cavy on the right had the best colour, the Cavy on the left had the best type, but the Cavy in the middle had the best balance, so it had very good type and very good colour. All 3 of these were prepared fantastically. The condition was very fit. They all had their little niggles, like the boar had a slight rise to the ear, which just spoiled such an amazing pig. But yeah, so in the end, we went for this Cavy from Taylor & Long. Very fit and plenty of jowl and nice expression. Would like a slightly larger ear, to be very critical, but I was very pleased with this. It stood very well, and it just sort of showed itself. It had a natural presence on the board, which is what you're looking for. You're looking for something to set this Cavy apart from the others in the class when you have so many to judge. And these are my top 3 in the black, white, cream, golden challenge. The golden on the right coming in first, followed by the cream in the middle, and then the black on the left in 3rd place. 3 very amazing pigs that in their own right could win best in show at many shows. It's just that we are at the National Championship show, and you have to have something that is just perfect for the day. This was the best 5 to 8 lilac. Superb shoulder, lovely pigment and nice colour. Just slightly patchy, which I don't think the whole light helped. But it stood well and it was very fit. Would like it to be maybe a month older and a bit further developed to compete in the challenges. These are the best groomed cavies in the section. This brace of blues were absolutely fantastic. They stood well, very fit and prepared, like I said, to within an inch of their life. They are fantastically prepared. The coat's so fine and silky. Here are a very nice red from Harmony Cavies. A very well balanced Cavy. Would like a touch more jowl, but the type has improved immensely, and the coat was very well prepared. Lovely bold eye and balanced ears. Just not the profile to compete further up in the challenges today, but a very nice example of the breed. A fine dark-eyed golden from Nolan Gallagher. Stood well, lovely coat, slightly light on the hip, and handled a touch soft this late in the day, but a good shoulder and a balanced head made it look very well. This slate really caught my eye. Such a lovely square-shaped head. Again, would like a touch more jowl to come from the back of that shoulder and just fill that face out. But it really does stand well. The colour was fantastic, very level. And you can see that lovely bold eye and expression just sets that cavy off nicely. We had 2 pink-eyed creams. The best coloured pig was the boar on the left, and the typiest pig was the sow on the right. I just had to find a balance between the two, and I went for the sow. And we had a lovely dark-eyed white, slightly fine-boned, but lovely type, really bold eye. You can see it's a lovely cavy. Just needs to fill out a little more, but a very worthy winner indeed. So with the judging out of the way, we're just waiting to do the best in show lineup. I thought I'd take a look around the show and see what else was happening. So here we have Jane Matthews judging some of the coated section today. And you can see everyone there waiting to have their pigs assessed. It looks like there's a lot of quality there. I then found Steve Davis judging the Rex Cavy Club stock show, and he had some absolutely enormous Rex to judge, and he said the quality was very good. You can see that he's feeling the texture and density of these right now to make his decision. And this is some of the trophies that the Rex Cavies are competing for today. They have a lovely display here. My favourite display has to be the English South Cavy Club. They really went all out and even provided snacks. And here you can see all the different colours of South and lots of nostalgia and photos of past fanciers. I love it. The Taunton White Cavy Club have a very visual stand. I mean, they're very striking cavy, and to see all these lovely patterns and colours all together on photos is brilliant, with lots of information. I spent a little while at the Rare Varieties Cavy Club stand. They had some fantastic guides on all the different breeds that they cater for, and it was great. And you could ask questions with people on the stands, and they were very helpful indeed. So I'd highly recommend joining if you're part of that fraternity. And they've got some fantastic rosettes for their members to compete for. We also have some trade stands here today. We have farriers, which provide a lot of small animal care, lots of insecticides and flea treatments. They also provide some fantastic rosettes, so I'd highly recommend them. I've had the pleasure of winning 1 or 2 in the past, so yeah, definitely check them out. Then we also have lots of bedding by JPS Pets. I was lucky enough to win some of their bedding and a little hidey hole for our pet guinea pigs at home. So I can highly recommend these, definitely, and I shall put a link in the description below to their website. There's a very good pet entry at the National Cavy Club show, and here we can see some of them being assessed, and you can see personality plays a big part in winning the pet classes, just like this little cavy here. And Caroline Crease is also judging some of the pets, and you can see they're not looking just for cleanliness, they're looking for friendliness as well. I was lucky enough to catch this little lady waving to everyone. She'd been a big hit and was much admired by everyone. So this is the best in show stage with the trophies for the winners. They'll be presented on boards, and the 3 judges will bring their 3 cavies up, and between them decide on the best in show in each age group. So not long now, and we'll soon see who's won. A very comprehensive raffle with lots of fantastic prizes. The National always goes all out on their raffle, and it's very well supported and a great way of supporting the club. Here we have the 3 sections of rosettes, the rosettes for the adult stock show. Then we have the lovely fuchsia rosettes from the 5 to 8 stock show, and then the pink rosettes for the under 5 stock show. And here we are on the final stage. This is the best in show for the adult stock show. All the cavies are up on the boards from the 3 sections, the self section, the coated section, and the marked and tick section. Unfortunately, I didn't get a video of the winning cavy, which was Simon Neeson's Abyssinian, which is a fantastic cavy, and congratulations. Then it was my turn to be on the best in show stage, judging the 5 to 8 stock show. So here are the 3 selfs that I brought up: the golden, the blue, and the cream. And these will be competing against the coated and the marked and ticked section. My co-judges were Ian Reynolds and Pete Wardman. They were both good friends of mine, so I knew the best in show judging would be quite amicable. We had this fantastic Peruvian. The coat was so dense and the texture was so silky. It is fantastic and very even. And an absolute credit to David and Melanie Alton, who presented it in a fantastic condition.
Is the Peruvian owned by David and Melanie Oldham. Thank you very much.
And here are the top three from the show: the Peruvian in first, the Golden from Taylor Long in second, and Fusion Cavies third. And the last best in show we do today is the under 5 stock show. We have 3 coated, a Peruvian, a Teddy and a black crested. Then we have 2 blues and a red in the best in show lineup. And the judges really go through these cavies. It's a great honour to win best in show or even be up on the stage. It's such a prestigious show. So the judges will really go through them, make sure that there's no obvious faults, and then they'll be looking to see which cavie conforms to the standard the most. Julie Gallagher here really examining the blue. And Sue Francis did really well getting her red up on there, which is a great achievement for the breed, along with the blue, to be honest, and all well deserved.
The final best in the show for the best young cavie in the National Cavie Club. Could we please all thank Cavy for all their work? Also Kathy's many helpers, but Cavy, I'm sure, does 99% of the work, even though there's lots of help. Final lineup for the Young Stock Show best in the show was, in third place, the Teddy. Lily Pop Cavies, third. In second place was the Peruvian, shown by Amy Hill and Simon Nisha. And best in the show, in the Young Stock Show, the final award of the afternoon was the Self Blue, owned by Evelyn van der Lee. Thank you for your patience. Please do not leave anything behind in the hall, particularly your cavies. And thank you for your patience.
Oh, that was a fantastic show, and I can't wait to go again next year. Congratulations to all of the winners, and very well done. The National Cavie Club deserves a special thank you here for actually hosting the show and making such a special event for everyone. If you've spotted any of your own cavies in this video, please feel free to tag yourself, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, bye-bye.